Hi everyone, welcome to Statistics Bios of a YouTube channel. Today we will discuss topic how to analyze the different seasonal factor analysis in past statistical software. The data already entered in the Excel sheet. The first one column for the different site, the three different site we take. The first one for the FGT, the second one site for the DER, third site for the STE, and three different seasonal for the pre-monsoon, monsoon and the post monsoon for the three seasonal and 10 different species. Now the select the whole the data, copy, go to the past statistical software. First click the row attributors and the column attributor checkbox, select the column, the paste the data, click the paste button. Okay, the change the seasonal for the type is the group, change the group, and the change for the color in the different seasonal period, the monsoon and pre-monsoon and the post-monsoon. The first change for the pre-monsoon color, change the color, and the second one for the monsoon color change. Third one for the post monsoon color change. Change the color, and now one click for the column attributor and row attributors. Okay, select all the data, go to the multivariate menu and click the ordination and go to the factor analysis, CABFAC, click it. Then those first column contain the environmental data. We take now the no environmental data, so click the no button, open the new tab for the factor analysis. The first one for summary, second one for the scatter plot, third one for factor, the score plot and score value. The first one for summary, the first one summary for the 9 species, the first one for the eigenvalue and the percentage of variation. The highest eigenvalue present in the PC1 6.36 and highest percentage of variation 70.69, and the lowest for the 9 PC value for 0.0092026 and lowest percentage variation 0.10, and the middle of the eigenvalue 0.25 in the PC5. At the same time the percentage of failure 0.83. The next one for important for the scatter plot for the scatter analysis. This is a scatter plot analysis. The click the checkbox for convex calcs and the row label and the group column. This is for the factor analysis in the different seasonal in the species distributions. Then next go to for the crop setting. They click the thin line and fill the regions. Okay, they close it. Before change for the font, change the font for Time Roman, change the font Time Roman. Okay, the next font size is 12. Okay, close it. This is for the species distribution site in the different seasonal period, in the post monsoon and pre-monsoon and the monsoon. The scatter plot value present in the next one tab for the factor. This is for the factor 1, the factor 2, factor 3 and the factor 4 for the table of the factor values. The change for the x-h is a factor 1 and y-h is a factor 2. If you want change to the graph, the factor 2 comparison to the factor 2, the factor 3 the comparison for the factor 2, the factor 4 comparison for the factor 2. If you change to the value for the y-axis also, the factor 1 comparison for the factor 4, the y-axis factor 2 comparison for the x-axis factor 4. The next one for the factor 3 comparison for the x-axis factor 4. We have standard for the factor 2 is a y-x value and x-axis is a factor 1. This is value for the first seasonal period for the pre-monsoon. The pre-monsoon is the FGP, the value for the factor 1. The factor 1 value for the 0.83. At same time the negative value presented in the factor 2 is 0.81. At the same time, the pre-monsoon for the next one site for the DER, the factor 1 value for the 0.84 and factor 2 value for the minus 0.43 in the factor 2. The same monsoon period, the third site is a STE. The factor 1 is the positive value for 0.79. At the same time, the factor 2 the negative for the 0.14. The second one season for the monsoon period. The monsoon period is the FGD. The first site is a positive value presented in the 0.33 is a factor 1. At the same time, the factor 2 the negative value for 0.49. The second one site for the DER. The monsoon period is the positive 0.20 is a factor 1 value. At the same time, minus 0.90 is a factor 2. The third site for the monsoon period, the SDE, the positive value for the 0.17 in the factor 1, then minus 0.71 for the factor 2. The third site for the season for the post monsoon, the first site is a post monsoon, the species distribution in the FTG, the factor 1 value for 0.77, the 0.77. At the same time, the factor 2 minus 0.31, minus 0.31. The second one for the DER, the positive present in the past factor 1 is a 0.29, the minus 0.25 is a factor 2. The last site and the last seasonal period of the post monsoon is STE. The positive value for 0.62, at the same time the minus value for 0.18 in the factor 2. This is a factor value for the tables, the factor 1 value, factor 2, factor 3 and factor. The next one for the score plot, this is a score plot, then this is component for the factor 1 change to factor 2, compound factor 3 change and compound factor 4. The factor 1, the factor pieces 1 and 9, 10 is a negative value presented. At the same time, the PC2, PC3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that also the presented in the positive value. The value for the species 1, the negative value minus 0.36. This is a minus 0.36. The highest the species 9, the score value, the species in 0.94. The highest negative value presented in the scatter plot, species 9. At the same time, lowest the negative value presented in the species 10, the 0.075. At the highest the positive value presented in the species 5, the value in the 1.090, the highest presented in the positive value. At the lowest in the presented in the species 4, the species 4 value presented in the 0.34. The lowest presented in the positive value for the factor 1 is a different seasonal scatter plot. Different pieces in the factor analysis. This is a scatter plot for the factor analysis. If you like our video, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe. If you like our channel membership, please join it. Thank you.